Hello, truckers. We're back in our Volvo. Been a while since I've played American Truck Sim. So I decided to jump in it today, pick up a load, and head to Florida. And I'm very rusty at this right now. We are now in Fayettevill, North Carolina. And this is what I decided to pick up, grain of all things. And you can see it's a 445-mile trip down to Palm Coast, Florida. So this ought to be kind of fun, trying to back this up for the first time. And I don't think I've played in over a month. Yeah, can't even line up a trail. Suck up this bad boy. Let's do a little check here. Yeah, she's connected. Don't mind Cindy over there, she doesn't say much. Just keep an eye on the trailer in the back, should be all clear. Alright, before we head out on the road, just park her here. And I just want to check the map to see if there's any roads I can take that I haven't taken yet, but it looks like there's not much to take right now. I don't want that in there, thank you. Yeah, it should be a pretty straightforward drive, looks like. Now I chose Florida because Florida's been pretty well made over. Well, not made, it's been made over for a while, but if you've been driving coast to coast, map on American Truck Sim, you'll know that like a lot of the highways, there's like not much done in most areas. But I think we're on patch 2.4.1 now. And Florida's been done for a while. And you can see Alabama that had a big rework in 2.4, and I haven't been there yet. And also, if you go in the Dallas, well, northern Texas, Oklahoma area, there's been a lot of work done there. And where am I here? Oh yeah, and someone else has been working on Colorado. And I'm not sure, but I think someone started working on this northeast area here. I'm not too sure about that, but I think someone that might be in the works, but don't quote me on anything like that, because I have no pure information from the moderators of this map. But anywho, for today, we're going from Fayetteville down to Palm Coast. And it looks like a straight shot down, should be I-95, I believe. But first things first, I do want to check to make sure, excuse me, I look at my keyboard and I got track IR, that's why I'm sitting track control. I just want to make sure all my lights are on the way they should be, because the map is updated and it's sent back to the base. It's okay, it doesn't go on base. Of course, it does that reset to the truck stuff. So I just want to make sure my lights are working the way they should be. I always drive my lights and park lights on. And plus, you can look at the truck as well, I guess. Volvo V&L 670, I believe. And that third axle does go up and down if I can move. But what we got, we don't need it. Hopefully, maybe, well, they don't have a release date. guess the, ATS is working on the special cargo pack like they have for ETS. Special transport, I think it's called. I'd love to get my hands on that. Of course, anything to do with ATS, for the most part, I jump at. There's some of the things I don't go for, but most things I do. Yeah, I'm a little rusty with the shifting and all that stuff. I do use a G27 racing wheel with a shifter. So, as you know, if you haven't played this game for a while and you jump back into it, all your rhythms put way off. So hopefully I don't have any major misshifts. And of course, the lovely AI traffic, as we all much love. One thing I just realized is I have the frost, I think it's called like the frost mode on. I did it mostly for winter, so yeah, most of the trees and grass look white is because it's got frost on it, obviously. So I may need to take that back off because it's getting to be springtime. I'm sure down North Carolina they don't have much frost in most areas. Slightly over the limit. Did I not set my cruise control? Guess I did. Maybe my foot hit the clutch when I was fiddling around with things here. To tap the clutch by accident. There we go. So not too far of a journey. If you're not familiar with ATS, 400 miles. Yeah, if you watch the bottom of my screen here, it's kind of got like a little tab info of most of the situation that's going on. And for those who do know what ATS is, at the bottom of the screen you may be looking at my truck saying, dude, get it repaired. All that damage is basically tire wear. I did notice that when I first logged on. I said, whoa, what did I do with my truck? And I did quick diagnostics and it was like 28% tire wear. So it's, I think it's like 5% and everything else, which is normal wear and tear. Probably just stick right in the fast lane. Since we're on here for most of the journey, I believe. patch of Coast to Coast of 2.4.1 just came out on the 10th of March. And that's for the DLC version. So if you have New Mexico, SES, and you do play Coast to Coast, there's an updated version for the DLC side of Coast to Coast. As for the regular Coast to Coast map without the DLC, I don't know if there's an update for that or not. But you can just check the forum for that. It's snowing pretty darn good. And oddly enough, as I drive this, where I live, we're supposed to get probably 6 to 10 inches of snow tonight. So kind of ironic. Bad SCS doesn't put something like this in the base game, where also it changes the road conditions. It's been a while for me on ETS, but I play with Pro Mods and ETS. If you got up to Greenland or Iceland, you can drive in the snow, and the roads were snow covered. It would change your traction, you know, quite a bit. But ETS has sort of been a back burner for me when I want to jump in the truck. It's mostly doing ATS because I live in the States and I know where the cities are and where most of the roads go. But ETS too has taught me a lot about European countries and cities where they are. It's just the road signs that really frustrate me sometimes, not understanding what they really mean for the most part. Are you doing the bookkeeping over there? Book log or logbook? I'll say it right. Doesn't like she's doing anything. So on the Volvo, if most of you aren't familiar with this, mod's been out for quite a while. It's a really good mod by Adder. I'm going to screw up his name, I'm sure, but it's Adderith, I believe. You can find that in the workshop on Steam. Basically, most of the upgrades you can find when you go to the Volvo dealer, it's kind of like doing the Volvo and ETS. So I roll with the 12-speed transmission. 725 horse engine, I believe. Used to know that off the back of my hand, but when the New Mexico DLC came out, I was playing it for like about a month. Get familiar with the game all over again, and then you take a break from it, then you come back, and, all the buttons are mapped out for me from previous playtime, and then you jump back onto it. It's like, where's my parking brake button? Where's this button? How do you... Like when I load up the game, the third axle was down, and I was like, what button lifts that axle? I was turning the windshield wipers on, I was honking the horn. Like 50-50 on a lot of the buttons where they were. So yes, we're taking grain down to Walmart. Price income I really don't care about anymore. I have bought all the driver or all the garages. well, enough garages and trucks for all the drivers I can have. I want to say it's I got 255 drivers. Not that it means much in this game, but I figured at one point, you know, I had the money. I was like, the frick am I going to do with it? So I just said, I got bored over the holiday break that I had for Christmas. So I said, oh, the heck, I just started buying more drivers and trucks. All it's going to do is it's going to add up to more money in the long haul. Just making sure every time we see a rest area, I always get wondering if the moderators for Coast to Coast put in the weight scales. Since I do ride in the fast lane quite a bit, sometimes I get told to pull into the weight station. I'm like, I'm kind of stuck over in the fast lane. You kind of have to like nudge your way over. So if you're unfamiliar with the Coast to Coast map, most of the interstates like run, you can see this. There's not much to see, but they've done a decent job mixing up by putting, you know, if the area is known for having trees up, they do have trees or bridges and rivers like this. But the section we're getting in, they've worked on quite extensively since ATS came out. I mean, Coast to Coast map came out pretty much at the same time as ATS came out. Maybe about a couple weeks after ATS came out, they didn't take long enough to throw a map up, and it was pretty barren back then. They've done an excellent job of making it more city-like in a lot of areas. I probably need to update all the Jazzy Cat stuff because, yeah, I don't. So if we happen to see like any red cars on the road, it's because I haven't updated Jazzy Cat's AI traffic and hacks and all that for quite a while. I hope when I get to Walmart they don't give me one of the crazy parking jobs because I'm going to be very rusty. I think when I started posting videos on YouTube a few weeks ago, I had some of these same clips from ATS, and I had like a long trailer, and it was one of the toughest parking spots to give you an ATS. Like an idiot, I said, well, geez, I can, you know, I got the long Volvo. Sure, I can back it in there, and I took the wrong approach and felt like Austin Powers in the tunnel. Don't know if anybody get that joke, but so as you can see, we're already on the bottom of the screen there. It'll tell you I got 139 miles to go. I like this interface at the bottom of the screen. It's a mod you can also find in Steam Workshop. If any of you are interested, just leave a comment below and I can probably find that for you. It's better than that big bulky box that SCS has at the bottom. Well, I think it comes standard at the bottom right-hand corner that you can move around to whatever corner of the screen you like. But this mod author, of course, I don't remember the mod or the author this time, but I like the bottom of the screen. It's just out of the way, and it's all the useful information you need right there. Maybe time to get rid of this frost mod for the year. Heading down to Florida with like snow on the ground. I'm ready for spring. I'm also noticing in the scroll section, a lot of my drivers are returning. I don't know if that's to do because the map updated. Of course, when you update a map, it kind of throws you back to your home base, and then it throws everything. You know, I don't know if it throws their drivers off as well. Because I'm seeing a lot of drivers returning because they couldn't find a job. Bypass. Thank you. I forgot what I was saying, but I think I was saying something to the point of, yeah, this trip is going faster than I thought it would. Yeah, after this job, I'm just going to have to go to log and see if a lot of my drivers are returning back with no trailers. Probably shouldn't start creeping my way over to the right a little bit here and there. Before I get locked into this fast lane. No, we don't want Jacksonville. he honked back, I'd probably crap myself. Sometimes when I'm driving like this, I flash back when I first got ATS 2. I don't remember how long ago. I'm going to say maybe back in 2015 or whatever. And then I didn't have the steering wheel back then. Of course, you know, you just or a controller, so I was driving with a keyboard. And I drove so many miles in ATS on the keyboard. And finally, when ATS came out, I said I'm going to be playing this a lot. And so I finally broke down and got a steering wheel. And boy, is that a game changer by getting a steering wheel. This guy, yeah, okay, this is our exit. All right. Oh, sure, I'm very rusty and I get an off ramp with a hill. As long as I just keep her rolling, I don't need to be stopping too much because who knows how bad I'll do. It's not too steep of a hill, at least. Can I start fourth on this hill? Oh, yes I can. Oh, good, I didn't stall it. Be kind of embarrassing, but you know what? Like I said, it's been a while since I played, so leaning in to check the GPS just a little bit. Alright, so I need to be in this lane, looks like. Is that a sharp right-hand turn? Hopefully there's no train coming. Looks like I'm following you, buddy. Yep, 10th gear. Maybe I should stick to an 8 now. Looks like we're going right here. I'm just turning on my keyboard so I can throw the beacons on. Because I can see our parking spot right there. This may be laughable because it's been so long. I do have skilled parking on, so it's not like I get the easiest parking as well. It should be the hardest ones. This is going to be a blind parking too. I think I'm too close to the fence as well. Too close to the fence. I hate blindside parking, which I'm doing right now. Yeah, I cut it way too much. One thing about having a long truck. So what I'm trying to do is, because I want to back it in this way. Well, that's not a bad parking spot for that bay, but that's not the bay they wanted in. Basically, I was just trying to do so I can get my truck facing this way so I can see the parking better. My approach, not the best. But now that I got the room in front of me like I wanted to, it's not too bad for my first time back, unless somebody may think, oh. Right up to the back there. I like the back. There we go. I just hit the back. Let me put the parking brake on. Did I not? Hit the back. Just like it. Well, not quite in the door, but good enough. Not much XP and money, but I don't drive for that anymore. I just drive for the fun. Okay, what I want to see now, before I forget, is driver manager. Status. Heading back, heading back, heading back, heading back. Holy crap. That's a lot of people heading back. Roaming and resting, and the rest are all on duty. Yes, how many drivers do I actually have? Yeah, 255. Go by rating. You can say I got some decent drivers. But I bought most, well not bought, but just hired a lot of my drivers, so they got low ratings right now. But they will improve and money will come in. Not too much of a deal. So I'm just curious. I'm not sure we're going to take another load right now. I will go park somewhere, but what kind of a jobs are we looking at coming out of where are we? Palm Coast. I think I need to change my driver distance. I thought I had it set pretty low, but it still gives me jobs. I mean, Albany, New York. There's one for Colorado. This one's not a bad job. It's back up the same road we just came up. What was used to. But we'll pick something at some point. Won't be today. Yeah, 30% damage on my truck, but it's mostly tire wear. Probably should have checked if there's a garage here and if I own it. So go gas up. I don't think I need fuel. Hey, and our trailer just magically disappeared. Yeah, give me the map here. Nope, no garage here. But we will just go to that garage and we'll park her up for the day. There we go. Did you write that down in the logbook? Don't want to go over my hours for the day. Okay. Yeah, we got plenty of fuel. I didn't really burn much coming down here. Oh, Mr. Top Car. Don't see no train. Okay, so how do I get to that garage? GPS told me to come this way. Alright, looks like we're parking a Tesla. That'll work. Let them think I'm buying a car or something. Or I'm getting some parts for the truck. Parking brake and engine. No reaction from her whatsoever. So, I think that'll do it for today's trip. Don't know how long the video is going to be, if I'm going to edit anything or not, but we'll see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you'd like to see more ATS, do hit that like button so I know that you want to see some. And I'll put some more videos out. Other than that, that'll do it. Have a great day.